better tonight.
Yeah.
Breaking out, getting in front of the net, seemed everything was going your way.
Well, 46 back in the lineup doesn't hurt for the net front presence because that's where he's standing the entire hockey game, which is, something that we've been lacking. We've got a lot of good players, but we don't have players necessarily that like playing in that area. And as we talked about, sometimes it's a matter of, you can tell guys to go there, but it's got to be a little bit in your personality. So I think that changes our power play when you see the presence that he gets there. And just, overall, our commitment to play the right way was obvious right from the get-go tonight. Even, we had the one breakdown coming out of the zone they scored on. But you could tell, we didn't make a lot of soft plays to the neutral zone. We got pucks behind. And we kind of tried to wear them down a little bit and be patient with our chances, and then kind of opened them up a little bit and got some more pucks at net and more bodies at net, and that makes a huge difference.
They, with the guy like Irwin in front, all of a sudden a lot of, okay shots suddenly become dangerous shots.
Yeah, tough to handle when you can't see them, and because even, when Braden's there's somebody there with him, so there's, two sets of legs and a couple of sticks and skates, and he's a big rig, and there's probably a big defenseman near him, so it's hard to see that puck coming in, and then it's harder for the goaltender to control the rebound. You saw a lot of loose change around their net tonight, and then I think it also gives other players confidence to go in that area when they see Braden going in there, so I thought that was a big difference in our game tonight.
Did his transition back into this team seem pretty easy, like he almost never left?
Yeah, well, for me, for sure, obviously I got a good comfort level with him, and, Phil and Luke, have played with him before, and he was a big part of our stretch run last year, so, his transition was pretty seamless. I thought he was nervous early in the game tonight. I think he wanted to impress everybody and show that he belonged back here, even though we all know it. And he mishandled a couple of pucks, but he calmed down right away, and, good game for him, real good impact in the game.
Playing with that momentum, do you think that confidence kind of helps guys, build throughout the game?
Yeah, well, I think that, when you go through what we went through the last few games, we got to there's got to be some feel of change that's going to help change the outcome. And getting him in here and just a fresh attitude, and he's really excited to be here and really excited to be in the lineup tonight, and you can tell that by just the last couple of days of practice and just his approach here at the rink. So, and I thought the same thing could be said about Matt McKenzie. I thought he was outstanding tonight, and showed what he's done for us in the past, and it was a seamless transition for him. I was a little bit worried about his minutes coming into the games because he hasn't played a lot, and I know Toronto's a big physical team, and he had one leaky shift, I think, in the second period where he got trapped out there, but he was outstanding for us all night. Both those guys were really good additions in the lineup.
When you run 11 forwards, it seems like Johan and Med Ellis are kind of your keys there, keeping you right.
Exactly. You got those two guys that can play the wing or can play in the middle. So, a lot of times that comes with playing with Catanacci and JST. But then I really liked, Larson, Grigorenko, and Armia had some real good chemistry. And we try to keep them together as the game went on. So then you're a little bit more limited in your choices of who you're going to put with the other guys. But Els and, even a guy like Carrier moved around a lot tonight as well. So it's nice to have those pieces that can do that. You try to keep the guys together that have the best chemistry and move a couple other guys around. And I thought Ellie, he can play in any situation. He was outstanding tonight. So, yeah, that was kind of the thought there.
Sunder was healthy?
Sunder was healthy, yeah.
What do you think about Larson this year? He's been really good here, got a little bit of an opportunity up there, was good here last year. Just where his career is at with the organization.
I know he's kind of, it's hard because he's a guy who produces a lot in this league, and it hasn't translated up top. Has it been a fair assessment up there? I don't know. It's all opportunity who you're playing with, what situation you're in a lot of times. I think, he continues to make strides and get better. But I think it's hard to tell right now what he's going to be at the National League level. And I think until you have the right people around him, it's going to be hard to know that.
And defensively, McCarroll came up with several key stops after their first goal to keep them at one goal.
Yeah, he was real good. I thought he was solid. You know, he handles the puck really well in the back, so that helps you on your breakout. And he's always, you know, he's a good first save goaltender for the most part. He can make a lot of athletic saves on the second one. So Mackey was solid tonight, you know, and I thought, again, not to take any credit away from him, I thought our D were really good in front of him tonight. I thought, you know, one of the things that we have struggled with has been odd man rushes and our D being overly aggressive and giving up odd man rushes, and we didn't do that tonight, and that makes a big difference. I think we did gave up one in the second, and that was really about it. So.
Okay.
All right, guys.